Hi guys, so I'm going to try out the new Griffin Slimline auto ship set. I'll have a link in the description box. There'll be a affiliate link, which means I'll make a small commission if you're purchasing those links. Having said that, I haven't checked yet this morning if this is still available. I know they brought more back, and I think they're on extended delivery on HSN, but I'll have the link there for you guys. I think this is going to be a very fast video because I'm going to run this through the marquee, and I don't know if that's going to emboss as much as maybe we want to see, or maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Because sometimes the marquee is tight enough that it does give a good embossing just without foam. I know I've shown you guys, came up with a little trick of just putting foam with your paper. You put the dye, you put the paper, you put the foam and run it through. I don't know that I have foam big enough today because I always have like the little fun craft foam little pieces instead of like the big sheets. So I'm going to run it through just the way it is, and then we're just going to use it that way, okay? So whatever happens. Otherwise, you can put this through your plates, through whatever plates that you have, whatever system you have. I do want to measure this real quick. I think I might have measured it before, but it goes about 8 3/4 inches. The die itself, you know, it probably cuts a piece that's about in that size range. Let me see here. Actually, that throws me off. Hold on. Ooh. You know, I like to make my Slimline 8.5 by 3.5, and this outer die is already gonna cut like 8 3/4 almost. Okay, so I guess this one's gonna have to be a 9. Yeah, 9 by, let's see. It goes to 3.5 the other way, which is kind of interesting. I'll do 9 by 3 3/4. Just so that this mats in there nicely. I'm gonna write that down because I'm gonna forget. 9 by 3 3/4. I'll write it here on this scrap of paper. 9 by 3 3/4. So, if you guys recall, I had mentioned that her compendium for slimlines makes a really big card. Like I said, I usually like my slimline to be 3.5 by 8.5, and hers I think makes it like 4 by 9 or something, or right around that. I don't remember because I didn't use it and I didn't really care to remember, so I don't recall exactly. But oh well. So that's what we're gonna do. It's gonna be a little bit bigger today. And then we have all these examples. I mean, these are just gorgeous examples. I am using a regular base card, but then I think maybe I should switch it. No, I don't know. So I brought out these papers. I figured I'll use this one for behind the big mat, like this guy. Because you're not going to see a lot of it anyway. So I have this piece of paper. This is Griffin paper, but it doesn't have to be Griffin paper, of course. It can be whatever you have. And then I was going to use this guy on gold paper because that always makes it look awesome. So I have a big piece of Griffin's gold matte metallic, or matte, I don't know what she calls this one because it's not really metallic. I mean, it is, but so I'm gonna trim that down. And then I just grabbed some cream color cardstock for the base card, and I was gonna cut it, you know, 8.5, it's already there, by 7 and score it at 3.5. But now we're gonna have to do it a different way because of her die shapes or sizes. It's very interesting. Okay, so let me grit this out then. And I had to think about this one. So we need the 9 from here. And then 3 3/4 times 2 is 6, and another 1.5 inches, 7.5. Right? Yeah. Okay, so 9 inches this way, because we can't get 9 from the 8.5 side. And then 3 3/4 times 2, which, like I said, is 6, plus the other 3/4 times 2 is 1.5 more inches, so that's 7.5. Okay, 7.5. And that's gonna be our card base. So 9 by 7.5. Of course, you can do whatever you want. I'm just trying to make it so that it mats pretty well with her dimensions. I think it's in the length. It's still gonna be a little funky, but that's okay. So 9 by 7.5, and then we're gonna score it on the 7.5 side at 3 3/4 inches. 3 3/4 inches. Do I do that a lot? I realized recently when I go to edit, I'm like, am I always sing-songy? Sorry. I have the worst singing voice, so I don't know. Maybe that's just my way of and not actually singing. I don't know why I do that. And I just realized it, so I've probably been doing it the whole time. And I mean years. All right, there we go. All right, that's our card base. That cardstock is just that heavyweight cream cardstock from Hobby Lobby. Inexpensive, but pretty nice weight, so I always like that for a base card. Okay, So let's put that to the side. I might use that middle section piece. I probably will. I don't want to, let's see, something like that. I'm looking at the paper and seeing which part that I want to use. Kind of interesting, actually. It's supposed to be oriented this way if you look at the flowers, right? Or it's kind of weird. I guess it doesn't matter. Sometimes there is a certain direction, so you want to pay attention to that, but most of this is going to be covered anyway, so I don't really care. It looks like it should go this way, but then some of them look like they're upside down. I'm just getting this closer to this. And we'll use this paper for something else, of course. And I'm going to keep using the same Slimline folder until it doesn't look good. So I'm just going to put this in here. I'm just holding it because what's nice about these is they're really long. You can see what you're doing and you're going to put it in there. So I didn't tape it. I might tape the next one though because the paper is slick. So I'm just going to roll this through. Again, at a little bit of an angle. This one doesn't quite matter because the die itself has scallops, so the rollers hit different areas at different times. But whenever you have a large die, I always like to angle it as much as you can just so your rollers don't hit it and bump. And as you can see, like, this is kind of what I was talking about. It kind of gives it a feel of having been embossed anyway. Really nice. All right, and then let me cut down this gold paper. And I'll run this through too. When I come back, I'll have it ran through. But I'll tell you, this is gonna make a quick card. I don't know if I'm gonna use that little centerpiece or not. Like I said, I kind of want to tape this, but I kind of don't want to tape it. Oh, whatever. Since we're all here and this takes seconds, I'm just gonna tape it a little bit and we'll run it through. And with these things, sometimes you can flip them back and forth. You know, do whatever you want. If you think that helps at all. With the durability. The folders last forever. As you see, I've been using the same one since these came out, which I guess was a month ago now, maybe a couple. I don't know. I've used it often, as you can see. And I guess it's been a couple months. And this is the same one I've been using, and it'll keep cutting. It just, at one point, if it starts curving so much or getting so, like, warped, you're going to want to switch out to a new one. Ooh, did this move? I hope not. That's what I was telling you, the paper is slick, so... Oh, wow, look. It moved just to the edge. Ah, bummer. Should have put tape on both areas. Now, I want to see how much embossing... That's pretty good. Again, this paper is thicker. The marquee has a lot of pressure. I'm going to show this to you, and I'm just going to pretend I didn't see that, it was cut there. Look at that. Did you see the embossing? Perfect. It's because this paper is pretty thick, so I'm not going to do anything else about it. But if you were using a machine that has to be embossed after you cut it, of course, keep it, together. And if you really wanted to stay together, and then put your rubber embossing mat and run it through again. Okay, so let me clean up here and think about what I want to do as far as finishing. I guess I'm going to stick this together. And as you can see, I think the size that we went with mats pretty well. Again, if you don't want just like a plain cardstock, use something with a design. And I'm going to stick this down, but if you really wanted to make this pop from the bottom one, I would put dimensional adhesive all behind here, behind this big guy, and in the very corners. And I think you could have it pop up and it would look really, really nice. But I'm just going to glue it down. So you have to just be strategic where you put that, dimensional. So I'm going to put glue all over this. This has nice big areas. I don't think I have to do the glue trick on the back of the hand. So I'm just going to go and put ... everywhere. I don't think you guys want to sit here and watch all that. So I will be right back. Yeah, so it's shifted. Like I said, the paper is slick and I should have put a little more tape. Oh well, next time. I've had times where I put it through my Gemini or Empress and then it comes back and it's like this, like completely off. I'm like, ah! So... you try to err on the side of not putting too much tape because it tears your paper. And in all that talking that I did, I still put the glue everywhere. Just try to put your tape strategically so you don't end up tearing your paper possibly. But at the same time, you have to put plenty of tape. Okay, I am going to put this here. Well, that's not too bad. It is a little bit... No, naughty. It wants to stick on me really fast because it's that Nouveau, and I can tell it's a little bit off, so I need this back up here. I wonder if there's a... No, I was going to say it has to be the same. It looks the same symmetrical one way or the other, but it seems like I have a lot of space over here. Not enough on this other edge. See what I'm saying? In this middle section, it's not quite meeting up. I think there is. I think... No. Yes. There's a direction on this. Okay, let's talk about that. I'll just show you what the... I'll show you what the difference is. It looks symmetrical. It is not. And I'll show you right now what that is that's not symmetrical. Still kind of weird though. The spacing is very thin there. Let me show you what's not symmetrical. I'm surprised I was able to get that back off with the Nuvo Deluxe. See here? There's a little bump right there where there isn't one down here. So you have to mat it up with the little bump that's there when it's not here. Okay? Very odd. All right, guys, I'm going to continue holding this down. I mean, there's another little bump here that's different. So, yeah, there's definitely a direction. I'll be right back. So, I just went through these things and kind of picked like a sentiment. Maybe, I don't know if I picked the right ones. Oh, this is cute. I was also looking for another flower, but I think that's all I'm going to do. And then we have these little moth-looking butterflies in this set. This is the... Let's see what it's called. I don't know what... Quotes and flowers, and these are kind of funky flowers. It's hard for me to place these, and kind of that's why I guess I'm trying to use them, because I don't know what to do with these sometimes. I see another. Okay, maybe that's good. Ooh. Okay, so a smile takes but a moment, but the memory of it lasts forever. And then we have this little pretty, and then maybe some of these little butterflies. And you see, the shape is kind of similar, but it's not really anything that's to write home about. It'll work. I mean, there's tons of things in here. I was trying to look for something that would frame, you know, but they don't really work that way. So it's okay. Oh, I guess I'll put this flat too. Again, dimension, dimension, dimension. Also, dimension, dimension, dimension makes it harder to send. So sometimes it's nice to have it a little bit flatter. I'm going to pop up the sentiment out there. I didn't think about trying to cover up my oopsie down here. You know what I'm saying? It can come from here, maybe. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Now that opens up a whole other... I do like the way that reaches, that one. And then these little guys. Okay, I'm going to do that better. See how easy? Just change your mind. Cover the oopsie. Gorgeous card. And we're good to go. Also, I'm not good at, like, you know, sometimes she'll tuck things behind things. So, like, maybe that's up there, but then maybe this one still comes out from over here. I don't know. What else do I got? I thought I was done. Oh, see, it's the same one. I'm like, oh, this one's pretty. Yeah. We'll see. Let's stick this down. Oh, goodness. Maybe I'll have this one puffy enough that I can then stick something down behind it. And I'm putting this in the middle. I mean, you can always tuck it away, put that other centerpiece that the kit comes with. I was not really trying to match the oval shape, but you can do that, of course. Let's see here. No, it needs to go up over like this. Okay. This has glue. It's a sticker, right? And I always forget that, and then people remind me, oh, there's stickers. I'm like, oh, that's right. You can take it off, even though it's flat. It looks like cardstock. It's a sticker backing. But I'm going to put it down with this so I can get this up over where I need it to be. So I hope that makes sense. I'm putting dimensional adhesive so that when I put it here, it'll still kind of do its own thing up there. All right. Maybe it is worth tucking this little guy back here. I was just going to put these little guys here and there. What do I want? What do I want? I know Anna would probably say all of it, right? Put that, and the rest. Put that, put this, and still put the little butterflies here and there. These coordinate too well. Hold on. Okay. I would say this guy has its own thing too, but I'm just gonna... And I can see once I shove this in here, the back of him is touching that glue behind here, so that's fine. Now I'm thinking I need to put the little flower head above the sticker. That's weird. Okay, let's just tuck it back in there. That's fine. And there, and then put these guys. I'm still gonna use glue. You know why? Because there's layers and everything else. I feel like if I stick them down, it might pop off later. And I always have links for this glue. Hopefully it's in stock, but that's in there too. All right, that is it. I think that's a really, really fast card, really pretty. Next time, maybe I'll put another mat just to have, or colored cardstock, right? Like a pattern cardstock in the back. But that's really pretty, really quick. Yeah, great set. Again, a different size, so we kind of had to play with that. But other than that, I think it worked out. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Another little quick one, and I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye now.